Hello and welcome back to a new HoI4 run. This time we're gonna do England and we're gonna do a couple. I don't know how many we can do, but we might be able to do one empire. That basically means that there's either puppet or in our faction. But I don't know this one for sure. But I'm definitely gonna try Blitzkrieg, and I believe we can combine this with William Wallace and last for 1,000 years. Might be able to also do the Empire Strikes Back, and I think we can also do Nothing Wrong with our Bloody Ships. So I think the only thing we can't do is crush the dream. But yeah, another achievement run, and let's get this shit on the road. Let's go. I already set it up as an Iron Man, and because I was like actually kind of looking into what would be doable as England, and let's see, let's just do this real fast. Boop. All right. I'll figure that out later. For now, let's just organize everything. We're not going to be at war this early in the game anyway. All right, so set up everything to London. That's not London, but whatever. Alright, production, construction, electronics is already done, but mechanical computing, we already have a radar, of course, because England started with a radar. Not really, but whatever, close enough. Yoink. Yeah, it's kind of like, do you prefer supply consumption or not? I don't really care about that, to be honest. You have good shit, but you're a little bit more customizable. Ugh, defensive doctrine. For now, it's fine. And like I said, I don't really give a shit. So gonna send the fleet back home, because I believe we have a chance if we reinstate the kingdom, we'll lose some of our former colonies, as well as the fact that we're trying to join the Germans. So I'm not really worried about their colonial invasions. And so there we go. Send everything over there, and I think that's it. I think that's all we want to do at the first. Let's merge up these aircraft, and then we take a look at all the air wings, and then you realize, like, hey, you still have 1 million left because you have shit all over the world. And then I don't care. Alright, I think that's almost all of it. One more's coming in. Come on. Come on. Where's the last one? Come on. How slow ass are you flying? Oh, this is just a fighter squadron. Needs to make 1 million stops in between before you can do anything. Alright, so at least these are our aircraft. Good. I believe my entire navy is also now here. Can I select them? Yep. Merge them into one and put them in reserve. Ball. Alright, cool. I'll organize that later. Actually, I kind of forgot to put my civilian factories to work because I'm not a smart man most of the time. So, yeah. Navy is going to be important. So I think I'm going to do like on my coastal provinces a 30-30-30 basically. I really don't know actually how we are on oil, but whatever. Look at the Westlands, so up to 5. There we go. Let's start with that. Free military factories. For now, I think the importance lies on this. This is fine. I don't want my tanks because I don't really give a shit. More artillery, more you. That looks like a good setup. And just finish the ships that we have, and I'll take a look at that later. But I might do the scumbag. Just create a lot of submarines method, because I believe that still works. Alright. But I do actually need battleships, so I don't have any naval experience, so let's get this guy to do some naval training. This probably will generate quite a lot of naval experience, considering this is our entire navy. So George dies. I haven't checked how some of these achievements are supposed to work. I don't know. We could withdraw from the naval treaty, but I don't think I'm going to do that. So what I'm going to do First of all, I'm gonna pick these both up. And I don't care. And I don't really care on these lads, because I don't believe this will give me more integration. Just gives me, yeah, it gives them support. Let's see. Okay. A change in course in the King's Party. The Edward VII must be married with Wallace Simpson. I actually. How do I do this? Follow the focus tree to alliance with Germany. Okay, but how do you put King Edward in power? Oh well, we'll figure it out. We're not. Anyway, we need to stick in this one, so we're never gonna reinforce the empire because we want to integrate it. So, bam, there we go.
Ready, sir.
Some guys are still arriving. I've got a lot of colonial troops. 16 of them. All of you are gonna just be regular infantry.
Ready, sir.
You're gonna also become regular infantry. And I'll train a couple more with low priority. Alright. What the hell did I just all click? There we go.
Yes, sir.
And I don't know. Basically, I want them to have something that they can attach to. And I need to give them, 8.
All in.
All right, what do we got? Well, you'll be fine. Let's see. Promotion cost is cheap, but experience gain is lower, but you already are level 5, so that's no. That, I think actually no. That means you get slower stats. You're cheap to promote, but your assignment costs are pretty shitty. Oh, that's fine. All right. And then it's immediately start bitching like, "Hey, you don't have any manpower." Of course I don't. Because why would I? I could probably pull a very large amount of manpower out of India, but for now, I'm not really gonna worry too much about it. We're probably getting very little naval experience right now due to the fact that we don't have any fuel to function. So, first things first. Battleship, show outdated. What's the cheapest? Like early battleships, we need 9 of them. So, other thing to complete, I think it needs a single gun. Oh, not this one apparently. It needs, I think, then this one. Yeah, this is the cheapest battleship that we can make. I think battlecruiser armor might be cheaper. Yeah. 700. 6853. Can we make her cheaper? So 65. 68. Why is battlecruiser armor more expensive? Interesting. No, that's 7. Haha. Alright, so don't have the naval experience for it. Let's wait for that to tick up. 11, save it. Alright. So I just made a very cheap. That's this one, right? No. What? Where is it? What the hell? Where did it go? It considers itself a battle cruiser. Why? Because it doesn't have battleship armor? It's a battle cruiser. That's a problem. Alright, well maybe it needs the battleship armor to... Actually don't really know what the requirement is. Well, I've got to figure it out. We've got to make the cheapest one possible at least. That's the idea. Don't care. German scientists. Yeah, we're gonna kick our stability a little bit, but you know, a 10% free research speed is pretty good. Pretty good if you ask me. Alright, that seems a pretty good one as well. But yeah, one of the other things we're gonna do, once we have enough points for it, we're gonna try to suppress our subjects. Does that still work as it used to? I think it actually doesn't. Doesn't look like it. Well, there are methods of lowering their willpower. Alright, reinforce the Empire and service overseas. Get some experience that we need. Why don't you stop trading? Oh, well, let's get to the 6. I want to see actually if that is the problem. Hey, stop training. I told you to. Is it repairing first, you know? Oh, Christ. Never repair. Go train. Yes. Do your duty and do diligence. Interesting question. Strategic bombers are always great, so let's get them. Probably should focus a little bit more on Navy, but yeah. Alright, so let's check this out. You, if I give you battleship armor, do you become a battleship? Yes. Alright, how many battleships do I currently have? I have 12. Hey? Or is it built? 9 battleships. What's wrong with those ships? Battle cruisers. Look, it's late. And I'm not always a smart man, apparently. Heavy cruisers. Battle cruisers are. So, battle cruiser. Fuck me. Get the other 6 experience. Ugh. You have no stuff, so don't. These cruisers will be produced fast enough anyway, so I need 9 battle cruisers. I don't know how many did I have right now. Means I need 6 more. Alright. Gotta wait. They're gonna be shit, but you know, Paradox said I had to do it. Excavation is okay. It's not good. It's not bad. Nationalist Spain went to war. Spanish Civil War. Let's see. Actually, yeah, that's fine. Still don't really know how to get the Edward VII Empire, but I think it will be okay. There we go. Ooh, crap. So this is the event. Shit. Okay, I'll just Google it real quick. HoI4, Edward, the Sevens, Wallace Simpson, British events. How do you get this done? Edward. King Edward abdicates. Right. King George dies. Fuck. Okay, sorry. Just kind of for some time. Blah 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 blah. This is not the event you're looking for. Fuck nuggets. Doesn't really matter what I choose here? Or is that... Which government means already stated blah blah blah. Trying to force marriage, and only for Britain itself, also for the social Commonwealth. The king's closest blah 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 blah. Put walls and breath of resolution. Oh, fuck's sake. This is really annoying. How to get Edward VII to marry Wallace Simpson. Keep insisting on the marriage instead of allowing the abdication. Yes, will mean that you will lose the colonies, the government will fall apart, but once it's done, you can go ahead with the king's party path. Right, thank you very much. Insist on the royal marriage. Seems to be a great idea then. Alright, we got the 6 thing we need. Boop. Okay, you can stop training. Maybe we'll ever get some fuel back. That's your question. No, because I don't think we... Oh, we actually get some fuel back. And that lovely overseas service. Encouraging the colonial elite. Construction. I can never... Nope. Fuck you. Fuck you. Battlecruiser armor safe. Hey, there we go. I just gotta put 6 in the list, so we can construct as many of them at the same time as we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 20, so I can do 5 at a time. So if I would be very smart, which I'm not, get to 3. Got a couple of these going. Yes. There we go. Right. Marines seem to be very important because we're going to invade France. Because I believe we actually need to... No, that's not it. Ally Germany and fully control Paris. So I actually need to get in Paris before the Germans. Yes. Good, we'll set a date. And we'll cease to be... No, the king shouldn't abdicate. Try, stop trying it. Want it. Alright, probably should start looking at this at some point, but... Who gives a hoot? Let me check. Solid workhorse. Let's get some more political power in here. Alright. Can't do it yet. Let's see, what else we've got. Oh, the king should not abdicate. Stop trying it. Cruiser production cost goes down. That's pretty good. Anyway. I think I might have just... Did I already lose all my colonies? No. Oh, it's because... Ha! Seriously? That's an odd requirement. It needs to be in a faction, so if I would just be like, hey, can I create a faction? No, I can't. Okay. Oops. Don't really need that anyway. Don't care yet. Limited rearmament sounds like a lot more fun right now. I'm also running out of manpower. I might want to switch over to limited conscription early. It's actually kind of funky. This is fair. This is true. The Brits had at the time a volunteer-only army, and after that they got. Well, they also had a volunteer army during the First World War. Until you start reading about it. Fucking terrible. If you wanna hear something disgusting, start Google the white feather. First World War white feather. You're gonna read some interesting shit, and you're not gonna like it though. Do we have the successors of the Great War? No, we don't. Alright, let's switch over to Superior Firepower. No, don't abdicate. The game is seriously just insisting on, you know, just abdicate. No. No, I won't. Now I need to marry Wallace. Alright. That's interesting. I am on historical focus, but they did still go for the little entente. There is about a small chance. Working class supports the marriage. Stability is a bit shit, but whatever. But, okay. You know, it gets their war with France more interesting. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit early, isn't it? But there's not really anything else that I would like right now. Anti-tank, I don't really give a shit. How much heart attack do you get on these? 7. But that's the problem, is the piercing. You don't have any piercing, right? Oh, you do. 25 versus 75. Ugh. Kind of a difference. But your soft attack is 4, and your soft attack is 3. Your hard attack is 7. So anti-tank gun is just better. Also cost the same. So why don't we just get some QF 2-pounder guns and add them to our army once we get the chance. Le chance. So we have the infantry, we don't have the equipment. Maybe we shouldn't. Ah, you know, 5 is fine. Working class supports the marriage. So I hope this happens within 55 days, but I don't know. I don't know. Limit rearmament, get those factories going. Wow, need more tension. Where's the reason for motorized? I already have motorized. Dominions break with the crown. Yeah, that was to be expected. So I need to reconquer all of the dominions. Oh, Christ. Oh, well. It's an interesting result. Don't know how this is gonna end up, but I'm looking forward to the game. Yeah. I still think we can still do one empire. So I think we can do almost all of them except for Crush the Dream. Doesn't sound too bad. Interwar Bomber gets replaced by Strategic Bomber Halifax. Unfortunate blow against the king. Don't blow the king. What? Split these in 2. Get them at 200 a pop. And assign them to these lads. These are close air supports. Okay. Naval bombers. I don't really give a shit about. Divide them. You know what? Split them in half. Alright, there we go. And the bombers will be done manually. These are tactical bombers. I think it's also mostly interwar bombers, yeah. We'll trade these away at some point, I guess. Alright, yeah, let's start working on the industry. Missing equipment production, close air support. Well, that's a fair point. Let's get Hector built. There we go. What will we? But will it meant divide our nation? Alright, so how long until this is all fixed? I don't know. Does it allow me to go this? There we go. So we did marry Wallace Simpson. So that is step number 1 completed. Step number 2 is allying the Germans. And preparing a naval invasion on France. Ah, that's fine. Take him. Okay. Did we pick up Marines? Yep, we did. Oh, this wasn't a motorized. Really? I would consider this mechanized, but... yeah. I think a minor distinction, I guess. Alright, I have a little bit of army experience. What do my Marines look like? Like shit. Okay. Can't train the army. I don't have a better idea. Actually, I don't have a better idea. Let's just build them. And spend a little bit of that. Right. Can we even still do anything in like Fortify East Asia? So we still have some of it. We can't do anything with the... yeah, the Commonwealth is locked off, but that's, I guess, is fine. Commonwealth of Nations. Okay, so this is one way of doing it, but I think I could just also own it. Or puppet it later some way and then just work for that. Okay, this one going, and I think I'm gonna stick with doctrine research for now. And let's start adding in the anti-tank guns. Like 5. Sport equipment still needs to... what does the current insufficient look like? Template is fine, just needs more stuff. Alright. Pakistan declared war in India. Well, can't leave them well enough alone and they immediately start going to war with each other. That's, I guess, how the way the Indian cookie crumbles. I don't know any Indian cookies, so... partial mobilization is available, though. Stability is a bit shitty. We'll get better. The King's Party. Right. Edward empowers the King's Party. Alright, God save the King. Don't fascism. Removes the national spirit toward the end all wars. That's pretty good. Loses this and gains that. So this gives us a lot of bringing stuff back into the fold. War games, claims, annexes, and that kind of stuff. I think we're going to start with an alliance with Germany. People are going to be pissed, and I love it. Military parade in British Malaya. No, thank you. Don't care. Right. So step 1 is completed. Got a lovely old British flag. And, I lost my political advisor. Fuck me. Really, you can't have the silent workhorse. Oh, apparently I can't. Well, we do. We have the alternative of David Lloyd George. Winston Churchill. Daily support for unaligned. Okay. Well, at least allows me to declare war. Just need... really? Hindenburg incident, that's fine. They don't care about forming the HRE anyway. So, synthetic oil experience are important. I might go... right now I don't have the industry or anything along those lines to go to war with the French. Like, the only potential thing I can do, and I actually really have to start looking at my fleet. Right, let's get the carriers out. And let's get the battleships separate. Alright, I'm gonna split these in half. Let's get into the reserve, actually, because He's a little bit easier for me to organize. Alright, separately in the reserve, split them in half. We've got one more carrier incoming. We've got a couple of battle cruisers, heavy cruisers. Okay, submarines, you all get separated, because that makes sense. Alright, what I'm gonna do is the following. I want 4 carriers, 6 battleships. I'm gonna go 10 battle cruisers eventually, so 5 per. Then we'll add. We have heavy cruisers, don't we? 16, yeah. What are the types of heavy cruisers? These are our CAs, aren't they? Yeah. So heavy cruisers 6, 8, because I'm retarded. Then large cruisers are screen ships. About 15. Yeah, that will make sense. And then we'll take about, what are destroyers? Okay, say about 30 destroyers. I'll save it as a task force. Save it. Okay. So this is the task force, and this will become a task force. Okay, and you'll be allowed to do all kinds of things. And you're on do always engage. Click to change to always engage. Yep. Alright, there we go. Got some research we could do. Let's. I hate picking this up early. Let's just pick these up. Don't know if we're gonna use them, but let's just pick them up. Alright, but let's continue organizing this for a second. Let's actually save this as subs. Alright. We'll divide them in 2 and tell both of them to be subs. There we go. Engage at low risk. None of you knows how to use a submarine, hasn't it? Yeah, well, you'll do. Because you will be the better guy for this. Alright, I have to take a look at how these things go. Alright, got a couple. Yeah, I got these submarines in. Alright, let's pick up a destroyer. And a light cruiser. Patrol / escort. Alright. And I want a couple of these, so no, don't merge in. Alright, so did I save it? Nope. Because why would you? Patrol / escort. This is the boring stuff. I know. Save it. There we go. Get led by this guy because I don't care. Alright, so we'll set the task force. Good. And I don't even know if these are valid strategies, but my experience, it works pretty well. So yeah, there we go. Repair priority medium, and you have also a low engagement priority. Alright, what do we have left? Is a couple of heavy cruisers and a mine layer. So all of these I don't use. The mine layer I don't use. Let's just put it at that one. Alright. Got our navy set up. Well, I need to start setting up actual production shit at some point. Destroyers. Light cruisers. Need to be produced at infinite numbers. And we also at all times need to construct convoys. There we go. Alright. At least that's set up now. Got one more carrier incoming. Isolate the Mediterranean threat. We must begin a campaign. Okay. Let's fuck the Italians already. Sounds awesome. Sounds like a good way to deal with this. It's probably also for me time to call it, as we're recording for 35 minutes. So for that, I'm going to thank you guys for watching and see you hopefully in the next one. Have a very good day. Bye bye.